Hey monks, how you guys doing? We just had a community meeting this Sunday, so it's like we finished like 5 minutes ago. Except we had a problem with our software, recording software. So there's some minutes where there's no sound, and there's other minutes where there is sound. So I'm just gonna do another recap, like I did last week, which is fine. I love talking to the cameras. So basically, what we presented to the community this meeting was the opportunity to buy a dog daycare for $4,000 for 90% of the business. So originally this business was at a 50-50% split between VDGL, who was also part of our community and now a team member, and another person, his partner, who had the other 50%. Why this opportunity arrived was because we were looking for partnerships with pet shops to sell our microgreens, especially our wheatgrass that can be used for foods and just treats for dogs. So we were looking into pet shops, and VDGL said, "Hey, I do own a pet shop. Why don't you guys just merge, basically, or just invest in our business?" So he brought this deal for us. So we're gonna get 90% of the pet shop. VDGL enters, so he gets promoted from monk ambassador to team member, and the other partner gets 10% of the business. Right now, the business has been working for 1 year and a half, and it's breaking even right now. So we have $700 of operating costs. The lease is for $700, and then $150 more for internet, water, and energy consumption. So this month that just passed, September, they made around $1,100 to $1,200. So they are basically break even, especially because then you have to pay salaries as well. Just trying to give a quick recap. Why do we think that business needed some help is because there's no one full-time over there. VDGL was living in Macau on the other side of the world, and the other partner she also had her full-time job, so she couldn't commit. Whereas now we're going to bring $4,000 that is going to be directly invested in the company, so the owners don't really get anything. It's basically they accepted to give 90% of their business in exchange for $4,000 and invest in the company, in the pet shop directly. We think that it was missing a little bit more attention, a little bit more marketing, some management problems as well. But I think we can turn it around and even do better. I mean, they're break even. They're not losing money. It's really good. For the green farmers, so for our microgreen business, it's going to give us a production site that Dashtal showed to everybody. We'll put some pictures up later. We're going to get like a physical shop, a point of sale for microgreens. We're also going to get a space there to build a sort of greenhouse box that will be the same size as a shipping container, so we can do our production over there. And basically, this is an extra revenue source. So we're going to generate revenue through this dog daycare. Some of the questions that there was like, where was it situated? This shop is actually near Lisbon. It's 7 minutes away from Lisbon Airport. It's really, really close. It's 5 minutes from where Deanna lives, so it's perfect. Deanna and Louise are going to be there basically full time. We're going to produce all types of microgreens, not just wheatgrass. We're going to produce all types of microgreens as best as we can in order to sell to also the dog clients that go there and people who are just going past the shop and looking at our microgreens. Why not? It's not going to need more than $4,000. This is exactly what we're going to invest into the shop. So we're going to get that container up. We're going to get marketing. We're going to remodel the place. We're going to make sure it's going to, try and generate more profit, especially. And there's something that we also talked about in our meeting was kennels. We're not going to use kennels. We're going to use like some spaces where the dogs can stay there overnight. That's our goal, because there's a lot of money to be made there, and that's something that's missing from the pet shop. Also, someone let us, I think, mention some streaming service, and yes, we want to stream dogs, have a Twitch, because we also want the owners who will leave their dogs there have access to a platform where they can go there and check how their dogs are being treated, and I think that's really good. Something that can also generate extra revenue, so something to look into. And Maimo also asked for solar panels. As I'll show, the place is not the best in terms of solar reception. I don't know if that's how you say it, but I don't think there's going to be a lot of sun uptime. So I'm not sure if the solar panels are going to be the best option, but it's just something that we can just talk to a electricity company. They'll come there and they'll check if it's worth it or not to have the solar panels installed over there. And basically that's it. So quick recap. I have 90% of a pet shop, giving us a physical location to produce our microgreens and a point of sale as well for our microgreens. Extra revenue source, all this for $4,000, which actually are going to be reinvested in the shop. So basically, if you can see it, it's like basically owning the shop for €0 or dollars, and having just the promise of investing $4,000 into the business. I hope this quick recap lets you guys have enough information to vote, because we're going to run a vote to see if you guys are in agreement or not in investing into this type of business, to this extra revenue source. If you have any questions, just drop it on the holders chat or public chat or meeting chat. We will answer all of your questions. Just feel free if you weren't there, and I hope you guys have a great rest of Sunday. Take care.